Can we talk about kind of background, family, how you guys got into baseball, who kind of like really drove you to get into the sport and growing up with it?
You want to start?
Yeah.
All right.
I would say my mom. I mean, she was my biggest supporter through everything. She pushed me to be a better person every day. And my grandpa, he used to play baseball at Presbyterian, so he always brought me to the field and just pushed me. And I started when I was like 4 or 5, and I played other sports too, but I just loved baseball, and I just kept going with it. And I just knew I was going to be special when my mom told me so.
Mom's always right.
Yeah. Kind of similar to Cam. I started playing when I was about 3. My mom bought me like a plastic tee and a plastic bat. So that's kind of how I started in my backyard. Ever since then, I just kind of fell in love with it. She pushed me to like, she's really like my motivation to keep playing, and like she's the reason why I play. I feel like, I don't know, I started so early, and I just usually like the love will die out for the most, but I feel like my love's like, it's just a burning passion. Like, I don't know.
You guys both mentioned moms in your story about how important baseball is to you guys. Talk to me more about your moms and how much they mean to you. What's so special about them, and how do they support you like continually through your college experience as well?
Yeah, I mean, my mom's a full-time doctor, so she doesn't really have time to come, but she makes sure she comes to every weekend game, but she can't come to the weekday games. So I'm just happy she can make it to the weekend games, and she always brings my 2 brothers and my sister. So I'm just happy when I see them every weekend. Sorry.
Yeah. Your mom played tennis at South Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that where the love for South Carolina kind of came from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. You ever play against her?
No.
No?
She'll beat me.
Really?
Yeah.
She still play?
She plays a little bit,
Okay.
not too much.
That's awesome.
My mom is what I describe as my superwoman. So pretty much she does everything for me. Like, she supported me through rough times. Like, outside of the field, like, she's incredible. Like, I can't even put it into words, like, how much respect I have for her. Like, hardworking. She's a school teacher. She teaches K through 8 special needs kids in the inner city of Detroit. So that's kind of why I have so much respect for her. She has a lot of love, patience, and she definitely cares for like everyone in the world. So I just love her. Like, I don't know.
So sweet. That's great. Changing kind of topics a little bit. Can we kind of talk about injury and going through that, Cam? I know that you kind of recently had a surgery, what that was like. You played on torn labrum basically the entire season, kind of persevering through that injury. What was that like for you?
You know, at the beginning, when it happened, the 4th game of the year, I just had to overcome it, and I didn't want to get surgery during the season because I wanted to play, so I just had to wait a couple months for my arm to get a little bit better. But when it was cold, when we went to Notre Dame, I just couldn't really throw it all. But when it started getting hot, it started getting fine, so I just kept on playing on it. And yeah, my surgery's going pretty good so far. I'll be back hitting next month, and I'll start to throw in December, so I'll be back.
Yeah, that's great. What does kind of rehab look like for you?
Yeah, you know, I go to therapy every day. I'm just doing some bands right now and working out a little bit and running poles.
Poles?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, you know the foul lines?
Oh, yeah.
You're running.
Yeah.
Just back and forth?
Back and forth.
How many times?
6.
Oh,
Down
gosh.
and back is 1?
Yeah.
Dang. Are you doing it like for time?
No.
No.
Does Coach Backage make you guys run a lot?
Be honest.
If we get in trouble.
Yeah, if we do something
Okay.
like where it's punishment, that's when we'll run.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is like a fun, I guess, off-season thing that you guys do together as a team? Do you guys have any like team challenges that you guys do?
Team bonding.
Well, if we get a good GPA, we usually go to Hall's Steakhouse. So.
Nice.
Did you guys do that last year?
Yeah, we did that. We did it last semester, right? Yeah. Before the season started, we went to Hall's Chop House. Clemson baseball hosted like a little dinner for everyone and their families. So that was pretty good. I mean, we also do like a lot of cooking amongst the team. Like, we'll have some guys grill like some steaks and some hot dogs and stuff like that. And we'll just just chill,
Okay.
like a little kickback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys grill? You guys chefing it up or what?
Nah, I can't really do too
No.
much.
Okay, then
Can't
what do you bring
really
to the
do-
party?
He's just eating.
I'm bringing the juice, man. I'm bringing the fruit punch. I'm drinking the Sprite, the Coke. I'm bringing all
Okay,
that.
fair. Cam, what are you
great.
bringing?
I like to cook a steak. I can cook a good steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do? Tell us the method. Why is it so special?
I don't know why it's so special. I just like how I cook it. I mean, you can go to Longhorns and get their steak, but if you try mine, I think it's a lot better.
Okay.
And it's a lot cheaper too.
True.
So
JP, what do you got to say about that?
He's saying that, but he ain't never cooked me no steak. He ain't never cooked me no steak, for real.
Someone's being exposed here. Okay, so how do you eat your steak? Like medium rare?
medium rare.
Okay. Nice.
I mean, I used to be a well type of person until I got here.
well,
Yeah, like congratulations, like well done. I mean, but now I eat the medium now. The medium,
Medium, no.
the medium rare.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, medium.
Okay.
So.
Fair. What do you season it with? 'Cause I feel like that's the most important part about making a good steak. Or you just like throw it on the grill?
No, I put salt and pepper, and then I put the steak sauce. I don't know what it's called, but
A1?
no, the
The season?
steak seasoning. Sorry, I didn't mean
Oh,
to put
okay,
salt. Say
okay.
salt.
yeah, just
That's
splash a
pretty
little bit on.
Yeah,
Do you guys cook a lot? Like yourselves? Or do you eat out a lot?
my roommate cooks for me.
Who's your roommate?
For you.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Cole Gerard.
Culture. I mean, I cook a lot of breakfast. I'm not really big on like the dinner cooking, and I just eat out for lunch. Like I can cook some mean eggs, some pancakes, some bacon, man, some sausage. So I love some oatmeal though.
Ooh.
Like,
Wow. You're really chefing up some good oatmeal. Water and microwave.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's great. Can we talk about what your favorite moment was last season for you? It could be a game, could be a hit, a home run, anything. Just
Defensive play.
specifically. Yeah.
Anything.
Your favorite play, favorite moment.
Are we talking about like ourselves or like the team?
Do
Ooh,
both.
nice.
Yourself and then the team.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't really got that many. Probably like my first collegiate hit. My first collegiate hit was a grand slam against Presbyterian.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
So
that's-
that was probably my best moment. And then my best team moment was when Jacob Hinderleiter hit the walk-off against Florida State for the sweep. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I love that moment. That kind of just changed our whole perspective of the season. Like
Yeah.
we can come back from large deficits and still win. So
I would say the team perspective when we swept South Carolina, and my perspective probably the catch I made against Florida or the home run against Florida. I mean, that was pretty big, I guess.
That
Yeah.
was a great game overall. I mean,
Yeah.
I know you guys ended up losing that game, right? But like from a fan's perspective, from an outsider perspective, watching that on TV, it was incredible. Like I was in and out of my seat, like up and down. I was like sweating. I was yelling. I was like freaking out. I was going through all the emotions. So I can only imagine what you guys were going through. Yeah, that was a pretty cool game.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys had a really successful season last year, kind of having those high expectations. How are you going to carry that over to this upcoming season?
I just feel like we got to use what happened to us last year and just kind of take that and run with it. It didn't end how we wanted it to, so we have our goals this year and we know what we need to do to get back to where we were and then exceed that expectation. I mean, Omaha is obviously the goal for us, and then not even just that, just going there and winning it. So big expectations from our program. I feel like everybody that's new coming, like our transfers and our freshmen, they understand that, and I know that they know what they have to do to fulfill those roles. So.
I would say for our last year's team, all of us were like brothers. We were just so close. We had chemistry. I think that's what we have to have this year. If we can get really close and if we have chemistry together, I think we'll make it farther than last year. I mean, we have a lot of good transfers that came in, and our freshman class, I've been watching them in the scrimmages, and they just look good. So I think
that's great. I feel that like baseball is a game of success but also failure. So like when you're kind of going through that slump or that tough time, like how are you guys able to like kind of dig yourself out and get back to the place that you guys need to be?
We practice the mental game a lot. So Coach Backus does like a whole month or two where we just go over mental game and how to bring yourself back to a neutral point. I mean, failure is a part of the game, like you just said, and it can obviously take a mental toll on you once you get like all those negative thoughts going into your head. So positive talk is like the way to go and what we preach over there. There was a time I went probably like 0 for 15 in the span of 2 weeks, and I was just in my head like, oh my God, you suck. Like in my head, I'm like, this is not what I'm here to do. This is not who I am. I work too hard to just do this. So I just feel like if you can keep yourself at a neutral point and like just constantly let those that positive talk flow through your mind, you should be all right in anything you do. I mean, you're your biggest critic. So if you can like stop yourself from damaging like everything you have going on, then you'll be successful.
Yeah, like Jarren said, we talk about mental game in the classroom. I think you just got to believe in yourself and compete every day and just be yourself. I mean, you can't get down on yourself if you have one bad game because that just brings another bad game. But I feel like you just need to have confidence too.
How do you find that confidence when maybe you don't have it?
Good question.
It's a lot easier said than done. It's like, okay, be confident. Like, we all know we're all good. We're all like here for a reason because we're good at our sports. But like when people were like, oh, you just got to be confident in yourself. It's like, okay, well, how do I do that?
I feel like, how'd you get here? You know, like, how'd you get here? You just gotta, like, in high school, you're probably the best player in your team. Just think you're the best player out there right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Another question is that, there's superstitions in baseball, all that stuff. Do you guys have like a pregame routine, a playlist that you guys have to play before every game? Like, what does your pregame routine kind of look like?
You want me to go? So a little like rule of thumbs: don't step on the foul line. And when
That's a big thing that I don't think a lot of people know.
Yeah, don't step on the foul line. Like, a lot of people say they need to have a good game. Do not step on the foul line. It's too perfect for you to mess it up. Yeah. But yeah, when before the game, I like to pray, and then when I get out there, I like to write my initials and my number behind the spot I'm playing. So it just gives like good omen, like that confidence it gives me. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything like, I mean. Before like the season ended last year, me and Jacob Hinderleiter had a thing we had. So you guys know those Gatorade energy chews?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We had to take 3 each, and then we had to drink a cup of water after, and we both went off that game. So that's kind of something we had going on.
All right.
I would definitely say music-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I like a lot of rap music, so I would listen to rap music. And this is another thing. You know how people wear sliding shorts?
Yeah.
I don't wear sliding shorts. I wear boxers. So I wear boxers every game.
No sliding shorts for Cam.
You have like a special pair of boxers? You can be honest. If there's like rainbows or like kittens on it, you can tell us.
You don't wash them.
No, they're polka dot.
Polka dots. Okay.
Yeah.
Like what color polka dots? Just
blue, white, and black.
Has there ever been a game where like they didn't get washed, like you didn't wash them or something like that?
No, I wash them every day.
We're not that superstitious.
Yeah.
Guys, like what happens if you don't have them one game? Like you just lost them.
Where are my other boxers?
Yeah, that's why they're on rotation.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Got a 3-pack just ready.
Yeah.